All right, welcome to the Rokani Media Football. Now, I really find it funny when you really people say, you say false news, false news, false news. Now, guys, people don't know the essence of this channel. And now let me bring you up to speed. How do we operate onto this YouTube channel? We bring you news and we quote it from a source. And even if you go on their socials, you'll find it there. So, welcome to this channel. Zubimendi paperwork to Arsenal is all completed. Fabrizio Romano is reporting. Then, we are having another big story coming in through from Bayer Leverkusen. Grimaldo looks like he's going to be following his former manager at Real Madrid. That is Xabi Alonso. Julian Alvarez has something to say about Franco Mastantuono, who signed for Real Madrid. Though in the Copa America, he's still playing for River Plate. Welcome to this channel. Smash like button, comment and share. For all you watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, it's really the second video of the day. As I told you that, however much we've gone ahead to start late, but I'm gonna be here bringing you the best that you people really deserve. Now, Fabrizio Romano has gone ahead to obviously let us know that the deal of Martin Zubimendi looks like is a done deal. Remember, he told us yesterday that here we go confirmed. And now, here Fabrizio Romano comes and says, Arsenal and Real Sociedad have completed all paperwork for Martin Zubimendi deal. It's all signed. Zubimendi has completed formal steps of his move in London as he will be the first summer signing for Arsenal. Fee around 64/65 million euros paid in installments. Now, yesterday, Fabrizio told us that he has information that Arsenal aren't obviously going to trigger this release clause at once. They're obviously going to pay it in installments. And I've already told you that when you are paying it in installments, you know what happens? You have to really increase in some money. However much it was 60, that means they are going to pay 60 for 65, meaning that 4 to 5 increment is expected. And you remember that very well, right? I went ahead to obviously have something to say about that into the mix. So that's all about a man known as Martin Zubimendi. Paperwork has been signed. This has been the most important bit of it all, right? The most important bit of it all has been the paperwork, because however much you say that you've gone ahead to agree personal terms and you have an agreement in principle with a player, if you don't have paperwork signed with the team that signed or with the team that has authority onto this player, then you've done zero work. That is it. So, congratulations to Arsenal. Your first summer signing has gone ahead to complete the paperwork. You understand? And that is Martin Zubimendi. So, it is confirmed he's gonna be he's gonna be the first signing for the club of Arsenal. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed, and him coming to Arsenal is a very, very, very big indicator to what season Arsenal is expected to have. And especially in as far as Arteta revolutionizing his midfield. Because the midfield of Arteta has always gone ahead to have Thomas Partey. But I don't think that he is a modern 6. When you look at how Zubimendi plays, you know, in that midfield, he has all attributes, you know, press resistance, interceptions, driving forward, and his technical abilities are really far much better than those of Thomas Partey. That's why Arsenal are like, even if Thomas Partey leaves, the good thing is that we are obviously getting in a player known as Martin Zubimendi. So, Zubimendi to Arsenal, it's a done deal. And we are waiting to see when he's obviously going to be traveling to London to undergo his medical. And I think Arsenal are really taking their time, because I don't think they've gone ahead to obviously unveil their kits. And they want to unveil these kits with a new signing. And I think Zubimendi is that signing that Arsenal might be waiting in for to unveil their kits and even go to the preseason with this guy, as he's going to be the new CDM of Arsenal. And I tell you, next season, expect the midfield three of Arsenal to have Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. You understand? That's how the midfield of Arsenal is obviously gonna be lining up. So that's what we believe Arsenal is gonna be like. So we leave it at that. What more can we say about Martin Zubimendi? We've said lots of things. Wait for that post that is traveling to London to undergo his medical. That is it. Then Grimaldo from Benfica to Bayern Leverkusen, signed by Alonso. Looks like Alejandro Grimaldo is now an option for Real Madrid. The Álvaro Carreras deal is complicated. Now, Real Madrid wanted to bring in Álvaro Carreras, and they wanted to get this deal done and dusted before they go to the FIFA Club World Cup, such that he gets time to integrate with the team. You understand? So this guy, known as Alejandro Grimaldo, is now an option for Real Madrid, and he's a proven left back. If you've been obviously following up it's been really doing the needful to see to it that all goes on well as planned. He's a very proven left back in the Champions League, especially where Madrid is going to be. But Álvaro provides you with some longevity because he's still young. But when you look at Grimaldo, I think he's a little bit grown. If you've been following up his journey, you know, he's a little bit grown, though he's been a very decent left back. And Grimaldo is 29 years of age. Whereas this youngster, who was from Manchester United, he went to Championship loaned, then he went to Spain, then he got sold to Benfica, is just 22 years of age. And that's why they really need him in at Real Madrid, because he's young and is Spanish in there at Real Madrid. So we are waiting to see how things are going to be panning out. But the recent story we got about Álvaro Carreras or Álvaro Fernandez is that he had agreed personal terms with the side of Real Madrid, and Real Madrid was supposed to trigger a release clause of 50 million euros because United has like, is it 20%? You know, 18% of his sale. You understand? So that is it for now, and let's wait and see how that really comes to materialization. Now, a player who came from River Plate has gone ahead to blow the trumpet of the other player who is coming in through from River Plate to join Real Madrid straight. That player goes by names of Julian Alvarez, and Franco Mastantuono is going to be playing for Real Madrid. He has said Franco Mastantuono is an incredible kid. He has impressive qualities and a lot ahead of him. I wish him the best and hope he's very happy. Now, this is where you get to know that East or West home is best. All of these two players come from Argentina. We know that. And them, having gone ahead, obviously come from Argentina, obviously, they've gone ahead to obviously give us vibes that we need to obviously do the needful. You know? He's like, you're from River Plate and you're coming straight to Real Madrid. I also came from River Plate and played for Man City, did all what I had to do in my first year, won the World Cup, Champions League, FA Cup and Carabao Cup, and I'm at Atletico Madrid, and let's meet into what we call the Madrid Derby. So we're waiting to see how that really comes to pass. But Mastantuono is a very good player and has been given a very good go by his fellow countrymen. That he is Julian Alvarez. So your thoughts on to Zubimendi to Arsenal paperwork completed, and that is the first Arsenal signing for Arsenal. Then let's hear your thoughts from that, and Álvaro Fernandez to Madrid, and Grimaldo, who do you go in for? And lastly, Mastantuono into this. We sign out for now. See you later, and Good night. Second video of the day, and more is coming, my mate.